guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another episode. We know we have been missing for a long time, and for that, we do apologize. So a lot of you guys on Instagram have been asking what happened to Bentley, why is he wearing a cone? We are gonna get into it, but let's remove that cone first, shall we? That's better. All right guys, so the reason why we've been gone for so long is because we've actually been moving into a new house. So that is why, well, this all looks new. And so we're very happy, very excited to show you guys our new place, and the doggos are very happy, and this is probably their favorite place to hang out at. And so we want to announce a few things so that we can kind of speed you up on what's been going on lately in Bentley and Loki's life. So besides the new home, we have also changed Loki's name to Kilo. All we did is we just changed the letters around from Loki to Kilo. And Loki was just a given name from his previous owner, and we have officially adopted him, taken him in as our own. And so we thought that we would start a new life with him and change his name. And so now it's Kilo. And the best thing about it, of moving into a new house, is that Kilo can now be indoors, because the previous house that we were living in, our housemates just didn't want him inside, which is fine. And so we decided to get a new place, and now he can happily lounge around this huge couch, and he's super excited, even though I think he's about to fall asleep. You gonna fall asleep? Yep, he's falling asleep. Anyways, guys, so now Kilo's inside, and we're very happy about it. Now, to get into what happened the other day, it was actually about 2 weeks ago. We were walking down the road on our second night here in the new house, and a huge German Shepherd went to attack Bentley here. And in order to protect him, I got in the way, and my knee took a huge bite from that German Shepherd, but we're gonna get into that in another video. We're not gonna really discuss it on this one. Right now, we just wanna get back into the swing of things, show you guys our new place and their new hangout area, and let you guys know that Bentley is doing well, and he is okay, and now we have the cone off. The stitches have been removed, and they're very happy. Transitioning into a new place, guys, is not an easy task. This can be super difficult, super stressful, not only for the dogs, but for the owners as well, because there's new scents, there's new rooms, there's new everything, right? And so it can be very hard. And one of the challenges that we faced the most with these dogs was getting them to go to the bathroom outside in the car porch or just out in the yard, because they're not used to it. This little guy here, he actually has a lot of respect for our compound and treats the whole area as his sacred ground. So he actually doesn't like to do his business here. And he actually likes a lot of privacy. So we don't want him to run outside of the gate like we would previously, because it is a new area. And 2 weeks ago, as you can see, Bentley was in a huge incident with another dog, with the local dog, and he's like, "Hey bro, this is my area. What are you guys doing here?" You know, so we're taking it slow. And so that's probably the biggest thing that we're dealing with right now, is getting this one to go to the bathroom. So we are staying pretty close in the neighborhood, like we're just walking down the street just a little bit on some walks to get him, you know, using the bathroom, but we're trying to teach him that it is okay to go outside. We have plenty of trees and plants that he can pee on, but it's gonna take some time. So the next thing, guys, is this house has a lot of rooms, and well, dogs are very curious. So what they're gonna do is they're gonna go run through the house and try to smell everything and see what's going on. And so what we did, transitioning into this house, we closed all of the doors and limited it to only down here in this area, and didn't let them venture out too far, because you want to slowly introduce them to a new place, because it can be very overwhelming. So one thing you want to keep in mind is slowly let them into new parts of the house, just like you would with a new puppy. Next, rules. New house means new rules. We do have a few new rules that we're introducing, and they're actually adapting quite well. Is one big thing, and a big change for Bentley here, is that they're no longer allowed on our bed. And that is just because the floor upstairs, it's slippery and it's high, so we don't want him jumping off and possibly hurting his hips or anything like that. Kilo, on the other hand, he's a great athlete and can do it, but it's not fair if one can and one cannot. And so we've just made the rule that, hey, bed is our bed and that's just how it is. And they're doing just fine. We actually got them 2 nice beds, which we're gonna show you guys later on in another video. It's really cool. And then lastly, one of the biggest challenges transitioning into a new house and having Kilo in the same house with Bentley is mealtime, because he only knows how to protect his food. And this one really loves to share and to give, you know, to give and to take. He does it all. But the problem with that is that it's just a normal dog instinct where he's gonna get very defensive. And so we do have to separate them. One goes in one room, the other one's in a different one. And that way they can just eat in peace and not feel threatened. And so that's one very important thing to consider if you have 2 dogs, that is. The most important and thing that we're happy the most about this new space is that we have plenty of room for these 2 doggos to go run around and enjoy their time.
We did it.
We did it!
It looks amazing.
Look at that! That looks like what you would buy from a store.
It should have been
Look
a
at
bunk
all
bed
this floor
along.
space.
So
We
much,
do aerobics in here.
so many activities.
Do step class.
It's making my head spin how many activities we can do.
Play army man.
Yeah.
This is how we do it.
Da, 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 da.
Hey, I never asked you.
Yeah.
You like guacamole? Ah!
So we have a huge yard where they can run and do all their fun stuff and whatnot. And so this is huge because now we can actually train them inside, more controlled, and teach them some very good doggo manners. Ain't that right, buddy? Ain't that right? Man, look at that. He's like a cow under there. What's that? What's that? Did the vet take your fur? Did she take your fur from you? I know, buddy. We'll get it back. Poor guy. But all right, guys, that is it. We just want to show you guys a new space, let you guys know that Bentley is doing A-okay, and Kilo over here is transitioning into his new home, his new family, even though he looks super tired, but he's very happy. I promise you guys. So we'll see you again on another episode of Beast Like Bentley. Peace.